guys and gals, now we're here from Drag Queen Gaming to 70 on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you. Let's play episode of Repeat, Owen's Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alrighty. Visitor's Day? I must have visibly cringed because Phillip shot me a worrying look. My parents probably don't care much about what I'm doing here. Oh, that's a shame. You're doing pretty well for an amateur photographer. Look on the bright side. You can treat the day as a little vacation from classes. If you say so. I think I'm doing Cecil's voice wrong. Okay, Philip's voice wrong, okay. Well, I better take this little bird back outside. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you later, Adrian. I absent-mindedly waved at Philip's retreating back inside. Well, looked like I had the entire afternoon to myself again. I really didn't feel like spending it alone. There's only so much time I was willing to dwell in my own thoughts. Anyway, wonder where I should go. Visit Owen Philip's room? Okay. It'd be nice to just hang out with Phillip or Owen for the day. Well, Phillip is probably busy with his overloaded class schedule. Maybe Owen will be around? I leisurely strolled through the dorm hall towards Owen's room. Usually there was the muffled sounds of playful bickering coming from their rooms, but it was surprisingly quiet today. I gave their door a soft knock. Yo, come in! Hey, Adrian. For what do I owe the pleasure? Nothing much, just figured we could hang out. Wait, are you... knitting? Sure enough, Owen's steadily knitting away at his desk with a large pile of colorful yarn. It looked like he was making some sort of red scarf. Yep, it's a little hobby of mine. What? Why does everyone look so surprised when they find out? You have to admit, it doesn't really fit your whole athletic jock picture. Seems more like something Phillip would be into. Oh, Phillip loves it too, just for an entirely different reason. He keeps stealing my yarn balls and rolling around in them. Fit that into your picture. He actually does that? I thought that kind of thing was mostly cat stereotypes. At least he's playing with your balls, just not the way you want. Well, there's plenty more where that came from. The other day I was vacuuming our floor and Phillip screamed and bolted under the bed. He made me swear to never vacuum around him again. You should have seen him. His fur was standing straight up. He looked like a complete fluff ball. Makes me wonder what he'd do if we gave him catnip. Adrian, no. Phillip would literally kill us. It's a cause worth dying for. I'd like to keep my head on my shoulders, thank you very much. Come on, Owen. Think of the possibilities. We could farm Phillip for viral cat videos. We could be rich. Adrian, I'm kinda already rich. I was only half listening by now as ideas swam rapidly through my head. What other things could we do? Do you think Phillip's afraid of cucumbers? Or maybe we can get him to snuggle into a cardboard box. Okay, yeah, so that thing about the cucumbers is actually quite interesting. One second, y'all. So, I heard that some cats are afraid of cucumbers because it reminds them of a snake. I have never personally tried it. I'm a little curious to put a cucumber down in the house and see if the cats freak the fuck out. That would probably be very interesting. I've seen videos of cats rocketing up into the air in the span of like half a second after turning around and seeing a cucumber. Oh my god, I might have to try that actually. Alright. Or maybe we can get him to snuggle into a cardboard box. Or maybe... Uh-oh. What's the matter? This morning, Phillip stole this little pigeon from our art class. What if he's going to eat it? I'm sure you're just exaggerating, Adrian. But what if? Phillip could be enjoying a bloody and foul feast right now. We're just sitting here doing nothing. Oh, that poor bird. We gotta catch this on camera. What about the bird? Who cares about the bird? There's a million others like it. I just want to make a viral video. Adrian, you're horrible. Click. We froze as the doorknob suddenly began turning. It's Phillip! Quick, hide in the closet! Owen and I leapt through the closet door and squeezed ourselves between the coats and checked. Isn't this your room? Not a moment too soon, Phillip strolled into the room in an oddly cheerful manner. Owen? Weird. He's usually around this time of day. I strained against my cloth prison to take a closer look at Phillip. Who knew such an innocent little guy could be such a ferocious hunter? Wait a second. Owen, do you see that? Blood? Owen and I crashed out of the closet and nearly scared Phillip half to death. Phillip, how could you? That poor pigeon did nothing wrong. How could you just eat him like a heartless bastard? I know you're a cat, but you have to resist those killer instincts. What? Owen? Adrian? What are you even talking about? Explain yourself, Phillip. Why are you covered in blood and feathers? Why did you eat the pigeon? You mean this one? Uh, Squawk! It's alive? If that's the case, why are you covered in blood? This is red paint, from art class earlier. Oh. Then what about the feathers? The little bird is shedding at the moment. I helped it with a bit of grooming. Oh. My turn to ask questions. Cat, killer instincts. I didn't think you two would peg me with dumb stereotypes. Ha, sorry. We saw you come in with blood and stuff and we kinda panicked. But please forgive us. Yeah, we're sorry. A bit disappointed, you two. Buy me a coffee for the week and we'll call it even. Consider it done. But, Phillip, I've gotta ask, is it true that you roll around with yarn balls? Oh, he's gonna fucking kill you, idiot. One second, y'all. Water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back into it, shall we? We're about to watch Phillip slowly torture Owen to death. It should be a lot of fun for the whole family. Okay. Who told you that? Owen. I'm sorry? Get out! You two are dead to me! We're sorry! And so Phillip led us on a crazed cat chase for the rest of the afternoon. No birds were harmed in the process. Owen and I, on the other hand, may never recover. The Monday passed by a bit more cheerfully than expected. By the end of the day, I was completely exhausted. Sleep overtook me as soon as my head hit the pillow. I was already fast asleep and didn't expect any more interruptions. I should have known better. Since when did anything go my way? My eyes instantly fluttered open. There was a sound. Something was whispering inside my head. Something was calling for me. Something familiar. Should I follow it? Yeah, probably. These kinds of ghostly things usually didn't leave me alone unless I followed through. With a tired sigh, I got up and dressed before heading out the door. I followed the voice all the way to the school office building. It sounded so weak and fragile, but it desperately beckoned me forward. Where exactly was it coming from? Huh? There was a small potted plant in the office, a flower of some sort. Was this another wish? Oh, why, hello there. I thought I sensed something peculiar within our school's walls. How curious. A boy with the eyes of a corpse and a heart full of possibilities, yet just as dead. What are you? I am but an old and feeble wish, but there is yet strength in these withered roots. It is my purpose to help, and it seems you are in dire need of it. It takes a preposterously strong wish to twist a knot through time itself, and you are right at the center of it all. Dear boy, you have my greatest condolences. Oh great, now I'm talking to a flower that's spilling meaningless riddles. You said you can help. What good can a half-dead flower do? I can tell you a story of the flowers surrounding us all. Their threads once wove a story of tragedy, but a comet descended the heavens and unwove all. She had hoped to weave everything anew, but only managed to tangle the threads into a labyrinth of time. And so the flowers wait, unsure if the tragedies will repeat yet again. It is up to you, whether they bloom or wither. So what will it be? Oh, that's right. Which one is Owen's favorite? I forgot. Ah, the orange rose. A plant brimming with thorns. He's terribly gentle with those around him, wouldn't you agree? The cruelty of the world stomps his branches and spit at his leaves, yet he retracts his thorns and forgives. Such kindness is almost admirable, but his passivity will only feed this unending cycle of strife. Teach him to rear his thorns, lest his inaction pave the way for his family's demise. Beware the lily, or see that this orange rose wilts from their misplaced wrath. Marigold. Okay. Ah, the sweet little marigold that grows by the well. No. Who would have thought that there was such unbridled anger within such a small and unassuming flower? Shackled and chained down by his own grudge, he fights and fights and fights, but to what end? What good is a battle if he dares not to wish for his own happiness? Relieve him and bring him peace. Let his marigold scatters from his own tired battle. Daffodil. Ah, the worn daffodil that sprouted at the lakeside. His suffering and hunger is long behind him, and there is much hope in the road ahead. A new beginning. A second chance. Will he take it? Will he race backwards towards the misery he left behind? One could hardly blame him. Orphans cannot help but wonder where they came from and who left them behind. He will not like what he finds. However, if he received a second chance, then surely the one who wronged him deserves it too. Fail to convince him, and watch as this daffodil burns to ashes in grief. Forget-me-not. Forget-me-nots are for funerals, for grief, and for connections that last through time. Your story will not begin until you finish theirs. Save them. In return, you will save yourself from this prison in time. Seek the truth and look to the past where this all began, unless you wish to face the noose again. No. No. Don't do this to yourself. Don't do this to her. Oh. That certainly sheds some light on Adrian's past. Morning Glory. The Morning Glory is an odd flower, don't you think? Death looms at her door, and her memories scattered to the wind. Yet she still stands to beckon you towards a brighter path. So much love to give, yet she dares not stay for long. Left unpruned, the Morning Glory's vines will inevitably choke out those around her. And so, come morning, she quietly leaves. She's the key. Ironic, isn't it? A girl with the body of a corpse, yet a heart as steeled as any blade. Alright, so Owen, Phillip, Sissel, me, and Jenny. Okay, makes sense. So there are actually 5 paths in this game? Well, I guess I would be the final path, I suppose. I've solved everyone else's problems, I would need to solve my own. I don't think I understand a single word you said. That's because you're stupid. I understood it. Alright. Nor did I expect you to. I pray that these words will help you, however, when the time comes. Dawn soon approaches, as does the chosen day. I pray you make the right choice, Wishgranter. Repeat. Day 9. The paths we walk. This morning rolled almost mechanically, and before I knew it, I was already in class. Writing workshop was dull as I remembered, even with Mr. Rokoff substituting for Dolores. Students all around me were bustling with anticipation, or lack thereof, for Visitors' Day tomorrow. I didn't pay it much attention at all. My morning was spent quietly looking over my shoulder every now and then. It could be just paranoia, but there was a nervous weight on my shoulders that accompanied the anxious knot gnawing at my stomach. Focusing on class was impossible when I was expecting another disaster to barrel through the door at any moment. Nothing came, which was arguably even worse. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!